What's up, guys? I'm the Squirrel's Nuts, bringing you another video today on the little bird on North Shire Canals. Now, I don't know if you noticed or not, but Ham-Fisted Wook just got in the other little bird and took off to the left there. He said he was going to go and take out the other helicopter, so I decided to go over to B and try and bag some points and land everybody else there. Now, in previous videos I've done, helicopter videos, people have commented, particularly on the forums, saying, oh, you know, where the hell are the stingers, why is nobody shooting you down, you're having an easy ride. The fact of the matter is that, you know, if I post videos of me just being constantly locked and shot down, it wouldn't be very interesting, would it? So I tend to post videos where that doesn't happen and I'm actually killing people. This particular game, however, I've decided to do exactly that. I've decided to post you a video where I do not have an easy ride. I do in fact get locked on multiple times, have a couple of engagements with helicopters, and generally get hassled. So you'll see what happens. There are some pretty fun moments in this video where I basically keep, as I like to call it, my Angry Bird. I keep this damn thing alive and really annoy the enemy. And as you can see, I've only been up, what, a minute? And straight away I've got a lock. This missile hits me, I flare the first thing, the second one, bang, I'm down. Out again. Repair my heli. And I'm back up again. Now you're going to see some interesting stuff in this video. Most particularly, you're going to see, well, at the end of it, I'm going to basically talk about some lessons to learn from this video, which hopefully will improve not only your helicopter technique, but also your ability to take helicopters down. In particular, you'll see people who shoot me down, and because they get a nice disabled vehicle award, and they see me sort of smoking and heading for the ground, they assume their job's done. And time again, I get back up, and they don't actually finish me off. So, I'm just shooting down vehicles, and I'm getting a lock, and I was going to go back and take that vehicle out, but I decided to basically go for the best option, which I've talked about before. If you haven't got flares, try and break line of sight. So I come around the back of their building, because that was the nearest big building to me, but I keep getting a lock on me. I'll talk more about that later. But it was this helicopter was locking on me. So I get a lock back, I drop my flares, and I think I just about get him. But somebody gets me, and I don't think it's him, it's somebody else with a stinger. Yeah, you see that hit came in from the left? So I'm going down, I'm thinking I'm screwed. But Ham-Fisted Wook spawns inside my helicopter at the perfect moment, and if you watch my health there, it now goes back up. They're still getting locks on me, but we're back on 100%, and my flares are just about coming back. So yet again, the Angry Bird survives. I do eventually get shot down, and trust me, but I do stay alive so many times on this game, it's ridiculous. And this is the reason I wanted to post it. To show you that even though you're in a bird and you get hassled, it's still possible to do a lot of damage and get shot down, or theoretically shot down, repair yourself and keep on going. As you can see, I am slaying vehicles in this thing, which is what it's pretty useful for, but I'm getting hassled pretty much all the way through. I'm trying to break line of sight yet again. I don't think he actually... I get hit by this. I'm thinking maybe the missile will catch this building in front of me, but oh no, bang! Now watch what happens here. This is funny. I think to myself, right, I need to land, get out my vehicle, repair on here, and... Ah! What the... My heli just slid off the top of that roof. It wasn't moving, and then it just slid off on its own, but luckily it didn't actually explode, and I managed to repair it. Now, one of the things you will notice is when you get out of a vehicle, you instantly lose locks on you. That's true if there's nobody else in the vehicle. So if you're the only person flying this thing, which is often the case, if you get out, people who are locked on you will suddenly lose their lock because the vehicle is not occupied anymore, so it can't be locked on. That particular bit there, I got out to repair, and then noticed somebody on the map right next to me, and jumped straight back in, took off in a mad panic and hit that tower. A missile's coming in, I think I'm screwed, I'm going to ditch the vehicle and try and repair it, but my little bird, he lands in the water, and the water doesn't put it out, it actually makes the vehicle explode, so it's like, oh no. That's I think the one and only time they properly get me. And this is what I'm going to show you now. This is what happens when I try and take that guy out who just took me out. This is important. I get a lock and I shoot him. While I'm here, look at the minimap. Can you see the number of people on top of this warehouse? I make a note of that. First one he flares, anyway. Second one, I think I hit with. Disabled, but I'm going to keep going. He actually goes down and explodes, and once that vehicle is destroyed, I'm happy. But until that vehicle gets destroyed, I'm going to keep firing missiles at it. Quite simply because if you don't, there's no guarantee that they won't do what I keep doing, which is land, repair, and take back off again. So that is lesson 1. Make sure the vehicle that you're attacking is finished off. Because if you don't, some bloody engineer is going to repair it. So, I'm not in a little bird at the moment, but as you'll see, I think I get shot by one of those guys on the roof. You see, up there, and I spot them, 2 of them. And there's actually more than 2, I think there's about 3 up there. So I think to myself, right, I'm having some of this. So I die, this is my only death in the game. Get back into a little bird, and I'm going to come over and deal with that situation. Now, as you'll see, somebody else from our team manages to get on the roof as I'm shooting these guys. There, you see I find one. There's another, and what's that there? Spawn beacon. So these buggers have got on top of this warehouse, are going to keep spawning back and hassling people, and the perfect tool to sort this out is the little bird. But as you can see there, there's another guy, one of my team, I think he just knifed him. But I destroy the vehicle, or rather get assist on that vehicle. Come back round, think we've done the job, we've got the vehicle, but no. There's another one lying down that neither me nor him saw until I managed to spot him. I think that's the roof now clear. And there's him, he just came over to sort it out as well. And I get a lock. Evasive manoeuvres, drop right down, break line of sight, there you go. The lock was coming from over there somewhere, now I'm just trying to figure out where it's coming from. Get back up again, and I got an instant lock, so I'm thinking, is this a guy in the ground? Maybe I should just try for that bridge. Lock's coming in, I managed to flare it, but I get under this bridge thinking, right, this will break it, and it doesn't. The missile comes in. So my only sort of thought at this point is, and this is lesson 2, if you keep getting locks on you, and you visually can't break line of sight, chances are, there's a heli up. In other words, somebody above you has got a lock on. Did you see what happened there? He disabled me, and he instantly ran off, thinking, that's it, you're gone. But I bailed out in their area. Watch this now. I get back in the vehicle, and I do this because I only have 10 seconds because I'm in enemy territory. You jump back out, you jump back in, get out again, you'll reset those 10 seconds. Means I can get my vehicle repaired, get back up, and deal with this helicopter. So we have this is a standard thing, a flare missile exchange, where you flare his, he flares yours, switch to your gun, and just give it to him in the face, like that. That's the best way to take out the other helicopter. But you've got to get close, obviously. If you're at range, your best bet is to try and get a heli on him. But as you near, switch to your gun, and if you're accurate enough, you will severely mess his day up. So there's another lesson there, isn't there? If somebody's higher than you, then chances are they'll actually have, and I've said this before in my videos, height really counts in helicopters. Always try and get higher, and if you can't get higher, go underneath or try and get closer. It really helps when you've got the radar, because you can actually see the other helicopter on your radar, and that really helps you, particularly with with Viper Havoc fights. With Havoc and Viper fights. Look, here we go again. I get back out, and a little bird has got one important property. When you throw it on the ground, it will right itself back up again. Totally unlike a Havoc or a Viper, which often when you throw it on the ground will just explode. This thing is quite robust and will right itself because I think it's bottom heavy. So yet again I get back in and go around, kill some more stuff. So this video really I wanted to post up to all the critics who say, oh, you know, you're always posting videos where you know the skies are clear and you get some pay dirt for nothing. Well, in this video I hassled a lot of people, destroyed quite a few vehicles, took out the enemy helicopter as I do here right at the end. I get him again, and I think you'll agree that in this video I did not have an easy run. I got hassled to hell and back. Some games are easy, some games are tougher, but pay attention to those lessons, guys. They will make you better, particularly if you're the guy with the stinger. Make sure you finish off the vehicle that you're trying to kill. Do not just accept a disabled sign as that's him dealt with. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed that, my little Angry Bird video. Take care, guys, and I'll see you soon.